I thank y'all for everything that y'all have done, said, and spoke over our lives. It's been 16 years. Said I don't have anything scripted, but I guess I'll start from the beginning when my wife was introduced to the ministry by Minister Sylvia, and I really appreciate that. When she was introduced to the ministry, I was not raised in apostolic. I was raised in the Church of Christ, and it was really confusing to me when I seen the things that was going on, and I was like, "What's going on in the church?" But after it took me a few years to finally get delivered. But as I continued to go to the church, my wife, I hope I don't embarrass her, but my wife had said one thing that I kind of really had me confused on what's going on in the church, because she said, she came on one day and said, and I'm not telling nobody this to do it for yourself, but this is what God had gave me and my wife. Well, gave my wife. She came home and she said, Brother David, no, she said, David, we finna give up Section 8.
Yeah.
You finna give up Section 8? That's my bill money. How we finna give up Section 8? She said, David, you know, that's the right thing to do. And that's what we're gonna do, because we ain't, I said, well, I don't know how we're gonna pay the bills, because this is how it go. But through the anointing, with my wife following the instructions of giving up Section 8, God put another level of financial stability over our lives. So I appreciate Him for that. I appreciate God. After about year 4 or 5, God placed the anointing on Pastor's life to give me the wisdom on how to get delivered. I told him that it don't seem like I'm gonna get delivered, but he always said, when you ain't moving, that's when it seems like you. When you ain't moving, that's when you really moving. And he said, David, when you drinking, when you turn the bottle, you ask for forgiveness. I ain't never heard nothing like that in my life, because I was raised in the churches that, you know, you come to church and everything should be lined up, even though you won't come to the church fully delivered, but everything should be lined up. But that wasn't what our pastors and our pastor taught at that church. He said, you come to church and then God will help you line it up. So as I began to continue to drink and do my thing, I was turning up the bottle and I was asking God to deliver me. I only wanted to get delivered from drinking. That's all I really wanted to get delivered from. But God delivered me from multiple things over. I mean, I can't promise that it's going to happen overnight like it did for me, but I thought I was delivered quite a few times, and I came to Pastor and I told Pastor, I said, Pastor, I'm delivered, I'm ready to tell my testimony. He said, Brother, hold on. You sure you delivered? I said, Pastor, it's been a week. He said, no, I'm going to tell the testimony. I'm going to tell the testimony. And sure enough, I fell back quite a few times. But then once I finally got delivered from alcohol, God delivered me from quite a few things. God delivered me from a lot of things, all at one time. And I thank God for that. I really thank God for that. I thank God for the 16 years that He's given y'all. At Progressive, what happens at the year 16, and when children turn 16, what happens is that they have to be another level of protection on the children. Evangelists, anybody else that been over at our house, when I talk, I tell the parents that your children have to be on your insurance, because there have to be another level of protection, because the places where your children is going, there have to be another level of protection, financial protection over your children. So I speak this over your life, that this day 16, that God will put another level of financial protection over your life. When y'all go different places and y'all travel different places, God going to put another level of protection on your life. Y'all going to have another level of protection like the insurance does. Y'all going to have another level of protection, because y'all going to need this. God have to cover y'all for the places where y'all going. God will protect y'all spiritually, mentally, physically, and emotionally. Another level over your lives. Another level over your lives. And Nehemiah was carnally building the kingdom. Nehemiah wasn't anyone high. Nehemiah wasn't a high person. He wasn't a priest. He wasn't a pastor, anybody. Nehemiah was a cupbearer. But Nehemiah had a vision. He had a vision and he had a heart that he wanted to build. That he wanted to build the kingdom. He seen how the walls was torn down, and Nehemiah said, I got to build this kingdom. So when y'all seen that a kingdom have to get built, y'all seen the walls torn down. Each and every person that's part of this ministry, we had walls that was torn down. And the anointing fell on Apostle, and y'all was drawn to this kingdom to build something. So each and every family that's here, whether you part with your wife or you're here solo, you're here to build a kingdom. Apostle and pastor is going to put something in y'all life for y'all to build part of the walls, and y'all have to build that part of the wall, because once the wall go up and y'all put y'all hands to the plow, you cannot come down. Apostle, I don't have anything to give y'all, because I want to really give y'all something that God give me to give y'all, wanted me to give y'all, and I got the wisdom of what y'all give y'all. So it's coming in the mail. It's coming in the mail. But until it comes in the mail, God said for me to give y'all my hands. My hands. God said, give y'all my hands. Anything that anything I do for the ministry, I do for the ministry. A few weeks ago, I text Pastor Jenkins my full schedule. I told him what I'm going to do from the time I wake up to the time I go to sleep. And this is my full schedule. So anything that I can't do, I'll let you know that I can't do it. But if anything I can do, I can move around my schedule. And I'm here for each and every one of y'all. I thank you, Pastor Apostle, for protecting me against Pastor, because I really didn't know her like that a long time ago. But when they used to come over to the house to pick up Peter, sometimes I'd be drunk. And I said, Pastor, well, he was a pastor at the time. I said, Pastor, don't do the sister, you can see I'm drunk. He said, Brother David, I got you. He used to put his hand around me and walk back to the door and say a little prayer. I said, don't let her see me, don't let her see me. He said, so I thank you for protecting me from Sister Jenkins. I didn't know her at that time, but I didn't want her to judge me in any kind of way. But I thank y'all for being in our life, being in my wife's life. I thank you for what you did in my wife. I don't know if you're, well, I'm not going to say exactly what happened, but my wife was going through an issue. This is her testimony, she didn't just tell you. But my wife was going through an issue at one time, and she had been dealing with this issue for quite a few years. And you had a dream, and you came and told her, and my wife was just crying. She said, oh my goodness, oh my goodness. And that was the first time I seen the anointing on your life when you told her what she had been going through. And after you told her what she had been going through, the yoke was broken. The yoke was broken and destroyed. And that what she was going through was, I mean, it was a struggle. It was a struggle that she was going through. And when you spoke that of life, the yoke was broken, and she did not go through that no more in her life. She didn't have a desire for it anymore. So I thank y'all for what y'all done in our lives. I really thank you.
Glory to God.